All right. Hello, hello, hello. See, everything is looking good. I still have a little bit of work to get YouTube configured the way I want it to. I still have to get live chat on the screen somehow. But we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out as we go along. No rush, no hurry. I have also lowered the latency, so hopefully, uh, I can actually chat with you guys in real time. Because last time when we did it on our test stream, that was causing a bit of an issue. Is that you guys were lagging a little bit behind. If it causes quality drops, I may consider tweaking it still. Like I said, this is still, complete new deep end territory, so we'll be adjusting things on the fly with each stream. But for now, I think we have it in a good spot anyway. What do we have? We have survival, mirror defense, assassination, permanent injury. That sucks. Fractured armor. That sucks. We are not taking Inaros. Okay. Woo, this is a, this is a Dante week. This right here, this is Dante week. Dark week, no Dante week. We have the Brahma smile emoji. We have Stubbas. We have Cyber. All right. Been a while since we've had a Dante week. Brahma, get that going. In Stubbas. I kind of wish the Stubba was a single. Like I said, they have this really weird obsession with making guns akimbo if they're pistols and they're fully automatic. Like they just, it's an obsession. Like I'll give them a pass because the Dubba Stubba is very funny, so that gets a pass. But I really wish that we had more single solitary full auto secondaries. This all looks good. I think we are ready to go. Wasn't Cyber one of those weapons that was super popular because it was a what do you call it? It was a really good stat stick for old. Also, before I forget this, I've been so bad about grabbing these. So before I forget, wasn't it used for old exalted melee stat sticks for a while? I'm almost certain it was, right? It was like that, the Magistar, and I think there was like another one. I think it was that dagger. Incarnon dagger people also really like to use for... No, not the Incarnon, the ceramic dagger. That's what people use. Now I remember. Basically, any of the Incarnon melees with, like, eye Riven disposition. I'm so glad I sold my Magistar Riven for as much as I did. I think I sold it for, like, what, like 300 platinum? I probably could have milked it for more if I was really patient, but I'm just not. I don't need that kind of money. This is like the most Dante week ever. Yeah, literally, you cannot play Inaros, die, actually. No armor, no health, knife step syndrome. Absolutely just diabolical, like, Inaros slander this week. You know, I wonder if anyone could verify this. I don't think that the debuffs to these things, I don't think that they're universal. I think everyone has their own set of them, right? If memory serves. Like, I'm almost certain that that is a thing. Right? I just don't remember, what, or if that's true or not. Because I've never actually, like, thought to verify it. I feel like it is, instance space per player, right? Like, I feel like it would create issues if everyone had the same debuffs. Because I think part of the way that, like, it works is that, like, per mission basis of what debuffs you have at any given time, it's designed so that teammates can kind of compensate for each other's debuffs. Like, if somebody has, like, a gear embargo, for example, on a defense, right? What they can do is just have one of their other teammates spawn one of the Eximus to keep the defense target alive. or something similar to that. I would hope anyway. You know, it makes me wonder, if there are people who look at EDA and go, I think I'll only take these debuffs today, and, like, they don't even try and maximize their run. Like, there have to be, like, people out there like that, where they just don't take all of the debuffs and they don't actually, like, get most of the rewards each week. Bada bop, boom, ow. Go, my birds. Up goes the weasel. Oh, it's the computer room. The fuck is this? How are you supposed to get in this one? Oh my god, where did my overguard go? Holy what? How are you supposed to sneak into that room, I wonder? Gotta be some bullshit, like, little entrance, right? I can't use that terminal. There's gotta be like a switch lever, something around there that opens that up, right? I don't think I've ever gotten into that room. Mainly because I never noticed that it's there. Because usually when that room spawns, it's because it's part of a Netrocell, and you go in there, you get the computer, and then you leave. And you don't, like, linger there for very long. That's probably why I haven't actually, like, noticed that room. You know, that's kind of a feature I wish more tile sets had, is they just had, like little secret stuff like that. I think that would be really, really nice. Yo, Scarecrow, what's up? Glad you could make it. It is apparently a fuck Inaros week. Because it gave me Nice Step, it gave me a permanent injury, and then it gave me fractured armor. Because... like, literally all 3 debuffs were just Inaros slandered. It's ridiculous. Well, I'll have to, like, look at this. Permanent injury, fractured armor, knife step syndrome. Ooh, nice. Always good. Now you can do the Masters fonts. You know, I feel like that font would be a lot more highly valued if you had a resource booster from it. Not a resource drop chance booster, just a regular-ass resource booster. Oh, whoops, we're leaving. Whoopsie-daisy. I got a little carried away killing stuff. Nice, it's just like an mirror defense. So we're in for a longer EDA this week. Good gracious. That's something that I think would be really, really nice, is a way to shorten the mirror defense timer a little bit better. Because that's just obnoxious, the way they have it set up. I think it's quite shitty. Oh yeah, of course. Not having to chew through your stuff for that. Go, my Spectre. Come on, give me... There we go. Some energy regen going here. So I can, like, live. Also cracked a ribbon for the first time in a while. Kordak ribbon, which is kind of exciting. That's nice. Actually, you know what? Let me shift this there and put this here. Come on. There we go. Right, yeah, I remember I had this switched for a while because it was easier to look at chat that way. Because beforehand it would be all the way on the right side of my second monitor, so I'd have to like turn my head all the way over here. Look at chat. Now I can just like glance at it with my eyes. And also, Shadowgrapher comes out very soon, actually, which is really, really exciting. I will obviously be streaming that on the eve of, So that comes out in what, like, Sunday today? Wednesday? Comes out Wednesday, right? Because it's the 25th? Pretty sure. Next month, yeah, that's really nice. Oh yeah, I suppose there's not been a dev short this week, has there? That there has been. It was just we've already streamed this week or last week rather after the dev short, so we kind of already know what happened. Rebecca's saying shit that she shouldn't. So whenever they're talking on stream and they like say something they maybe not supposed to, like, can we say that? They're like kids, like, oh, can we say a swear word? Like, they want to, but they know that they shouldn't. It's really funny. Yeah, that is interesting. What I'm interested in, I wonder what the weapon augments are going to be. And I also wonder if Shadowgrapher might have new augments. Maybe Void Shells? Maybe? Hopefully? Praying? Praying, please? Void Shells literally when? Crying, begging on my knees for Void Shells? Like... No, but seriously, can we talk about that? Like, Void Shells. Oh my god. I hate it here. Ooh, that's looking rough. Void Shells are, I really hope that they come back. I really, really hope that they do. Arcane Steadfast. Which one is that again? I actually don't remember. I'm also doing a quick test recording here, because I need to be able to segment this out for actual videos. So I'm kind of doing a test recording here, and that looks a little rough on my end. I'll need to see if that's actually how it's recording, or if that's just, like... Oh, Steadfast, yeah, the one I use on Dante. Yep. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can use your Phosphor to roll for it. Like, that's... should be an option, like, especially if you're doing your, Like, you just, like, convert a bunch of Phosphor and then just try and roll for it. Like, that's what I would do if you really just don't want to do mirror defense. Let me check that footage real quick. I'm a little worried about that, actually. Okay, that looks fine. Probably a heavy encoder stress, though. Might need to look into that. Well, it's still an option, so you have to grind it less, you know? Is what I'm saying. Like, especially if you don't convert arcanes very often, I'm sure you probably have a giant stash of it and can just get a ton of it that way. Because again, if you, like, hang on, we'll go look at that, after we're done with this, because since we are, like, right here. Because I think the odds of it are actually really good, because the pool is really, really small. Like, it actually legitimately might be very viable to do that. The Sendia chili flakes? Chili flakes? Oh yeah, you probably do, don't you? Because if you're running Descendia every week, like, eventually that the currencies you get from it become kind of fucking worthless. They are literally just there to be like, as a stepping stone for Vosphor, so I'm sure if you, like, have all the arcanes you need from Descendia, you could just scrunch that up into a shitty arcane, pump it all for Vosphor, and then get a decent chunk of change out of that. And then you can go and look at, how, like, what your odds are. Like I said, I would go do that. Like, get up as much Vosphor as you can, pump it all, and then just see where you land. And then that massively decreases how much you need to farm Mirror Defense. Yeah, Steadfast is probably one of the best arcanes for Dante, all things considered. Because he is casting at, like, 2 million times a second, so it is probably one of the best arcanes ever for him. I don't think there's another frame that can use it better than he can. But I don't think there's another frame that casts as much as Dante does. Right? Like, that has to be correct. Actually, but says Steadfast is definitely better, yeah. So what are other frames that cast, like, a ton individually? Like, Dante has to be, like, one of the few, right? Because that just doesn't happen a lot. Like, I mean, Uriel does. Uriel is probably one of them, but, like, he has his own energy economy. He doesn't really need Steadfast, although he would probably like it. But no, he has other arcanes that he needs, so he can't really slot it. Yeah, Uriel's up there. Crazy that the Devil and Dante are the ones that cast a bunch. They like, I think that Uriel and Dante are very similar in playstyle intentionally. Like that just seems like it was almost intentional. Yeah, Protea does cast a fair bit. Who else? Who else casts a ton? Yeah, we have Uriel, Protea, Dante. Frost, I guess. Frost does cast a fair bit, but he is casting exactly one ability, which is funny. Maybe. He might. I feel like he'd rather have a defensive arcane first, though. Because, like, that's what he's still lacking, is he's still lacking, like, tangible defensive options that aren't, like, generic shield gate slop. Like, they made his, like, they got his damage to where it needs to be. They just need to give him, like, a defensive tool at all. Really, Ember? As much as Dante? I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know about that one. I don't play Ember, though, so you could just be correct. Wow, we are just flying through this. Holy shit, it's been 3 minutes and we are already almost ready to fucking go. Jesus. Alright, then. I think people undersell the duration boost from concentration. Maybe it's subjective, but I think Step Pass is kind of silly when we got, like, 40 other ways to generate energy. Like, you have a point, but again, we are specific, like, that's kind of the point that we're talking about, though, is that the only frame that actually wants Steadfast is Dante. Nobody else actually, like, has a use for it. You know? You guys see the fucking Sentinel there just, like, going to town? Jesus, that was fast. For an assassinate? Holy crap. Which one is her 3 again? That's her Fire Blast, right? Is that because, like, her only fucking survivability tool is that little bit of overguard it gives, and, like, that's it? Or Ember, by the way. Odd. Yeah, anyways, we look here. Arcane Dissolution, this is what we're looking at. Da 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 da. Oh, deadass, do they just not have that as an option? Are we real? I should probably dump all of mine because I have like a million, I bet. Like a gajillion of stuff I don't need. Energize just sitting around. Escapist. That's a whole set of Escapist for nothing. I think Fury is one that I need to keep, actually. Guardian is a nice set to have around. Is Guardian really worth it anymore, actually, now that I think about it? I don't think that Guardian is actually, like... I hadn't thought about that, but, like, I think that Guardian is now obsolete because of persistence. Not quite my tempo. Trickery, we have that maxed out. Moleculins. Made him is dog shit. Velocity we have maxed. Victory sucks. Why is that here? Cascadia empowered. That stays. That stays. Go. That's maxed out. This sucks. No one's buying that. Wait, what the fuck? Yo, wait. On Operator and Taron Strike kill. 0.4% heat damage for secondary weapon for duration of mission, max 250%? I'm keeping that one around. That's interesting. This sucks balls, though. Get out of here. Whenever we got a strip, amp critical damage. Never using that. 8% Warframe ammo efficiency for 30 seconds. Never using that. 1% chance for all Warframe weapons for each enemy hit with Taro Strike. Barf last. That passive, however... I'm keeping that one for a passive. But this Zid and Usukos actually looks pretty interesting. Oh my god, you're right, actually. Holy shit, you're actually right. You're so right. Holy shit, you are so right. Oh my god, Hildren too, actually. Wait. Wait a minute, this is actually a little bit cracked. What the fuck? Okay, that's a surprise tool that will help us later. And I need to go look at where I put that, though. Where is this supposed to go? Oh, it's supposed to go on the Taron Strike. Initial charge. I would imagine it's non-combining heat damage. I would hope so. But either way, that seems really good. That seems really good. Our supposed to be bonus. Maybe with this I can actually use the Taron Strike. Like, it... They've said not in all caps, yeah. That's like a nice little back pocket thing, I guess, huh? Chat, I don't think I've ever actually used the Taron Strike in a mission since they've come out, because it is literally just impossible to use, and I am not fucking touching those stupid, annoying bubbles. Ever. Ever! You will catch me dead before I am equipping a fucking focus lens. I'm so serious. That shit is awful. Like, why would I ever do that? There are very few times where I thought, wow, I really wish I had a Taron Strike right now. Like, I don't think I've ever had that scenario come up. Like, straight up. If Azure won because of EDA, I'd rather try that. Try to play the snake for 4 fucking enemies cover the screen. Very, very good point, very good point. Like, I genuinely don't understand how you're supposed to charge a Taron Strike without a focus lens. Like, I'm not equipping the focus lens. I refuse. But now that they're offering some kind of permanent buff to my Warframe, now that makes it worth using. That gives me a reason to go after it. Because that's what I think has been missing from Taron Strikes, is that, like, they're this big one-and-done, kaboom, kablam, like, kill the enemies, but, like, there's so many other ways we can do that for so much less effort, and, like, you get buffs, but they're all kinda temporary? So it really does just kinda perplex me. There we go. It'll take 20 years to kill this thing, but... Oh, a whole another 2%. Amazing. And that didn't count as a kill for some reason. I feel like this is obviously a little bit more practical in, like, longer missions. But even then, just having, like, a little extra, like, percentile of, you know, heat damage definitely doesn't hurt. Isn't a bursa? That is interesting. And now I have like an extra 30% heat damage for nothing. Like I said, this probably gets the most value in, like, long-form missions. I wonder if I can use some of my monies to get, like, a full set of this thing. Because, like I said, this does seem, like, very practical to use. That is a good question. Scarecrow, that is a fascinating question, actually. Hang on. Yo, that's a really interesting question. I wonder if you're allowed to spawn that in missions that aren't survival. Can she summon a Kuva Siphon unit? Like, can she do that, I wonder? I would hope so. Why is blood dying? What are these guys? Well, it's a Bone Widow, that's why it's not taking any damage. They're gonna go mission specific, open world, something that would be, like I said, God, there's so many options now that I think about it, like, I wonder what the extent of her options will be. Because there's a lot there. God, I love this Syndana, by the way. It's so good. It works so well on Jade. Anyways, while I'm here, I need to go one, look at what arcanes are available. Can't get that, but what I can do is I can go up here and maybe I can use some of my currency. True Rodens, yes, that would be funny. Oh, I can't get that arcane directly. That sucks balls. I have nothing to do with my 679 Mafika. What am I to do with that? Like, what is a boy to do with that much Mafika? Hello, Rack. How we doing tonight? Good to see you can make it. The Saygex Prime. That's disappointing, but oh well. Any interesting, Honoria I can snag? You know what? That's a really nice one to have. Lamenting one. The Scavenger. Buy a house. Could summon Sandrays from Mars. Welcome to the actual just hell portal. That's crazy. Love the way this looks from this side of the portal. Like, literally just a portal into hell, like old school fantasy vibe going on here. I love it. Who should shoot Sandrays? Are you saying? Also, hello, Dejin, welcome in. Early lunch for? Ha! I guess you weren't early. Let's go get... this out of the way here. Oh, Folly, right. That actually would be really fucking funny. What other, like, stupid mission things could she summon? Oh my god, the sticker things, chat, is like the most useless mechanic, I swear. It is there for people who are bad at the game. Oh, dual commas? That's a unique one. Sickerit. And the comb. Interesting. Okay, interesting week. Icarus. There we go. Need to fix the colors on these. Kind of awful. So what is our debuffs? Untreatable doesn't matter, doesn't matter, doesn't matter, does not matter. Okay, yeah, it's an Inaros week. Defense. So, exterminate, survival, defense. Alright, not a bad week. Not a bad week at all. Not... everything ought to go. By the way, if you are from Twitch chat and I don't recognize your name because you have a different screen name on here, my apologies. Because I know some of you don't have consistent usernames. So if you were a regular in Twitch chat and I'm not recognizing you, please let me know. Okay, any day now. It depends, because that shit breaks for me more than any other mission. Yeah, that mission does suck. Also, what is going on here? Are we good? I saw you uploaded clips, but I never tuned it. Oh, okay. Well, welcome in. Glad to have you. Any day now would be fantastic. All right. All right. What is happening? Are we soft locked? I think we're soft locked, chat. What the? I have never seen. Oh, oh, there we go. Just as I was about to force close. Solves itself. All right, take two. 70 power stars? Oh my. No, we'll just BLJ through it, trust. No, we'll BLBJ. Backwards long bullet jump. God, could you imagine? You know, I really do think that, like, the physics engine in this game could be absolutely just destroyed if there was any reason to do so. Like if you consider it, right? Like, if there was a reason to, like, implement speedrunning tech in a game like this, which there isn't because of the way missions work, this game could probably just be broken. To a ridiculous extent. Like, there are ways where you can do a slam attack that will send you vertical instead of down. And it gives you, like, ridiculous momentum. I forget how you do it. Like, I think you have to, like, camera flick it or something like that. Yes, you did. Welcome, Tara. Yeah, like I said, I've come to YouTube because, again, most of my audience is going to be here now that I'm, like, uploading here regularly, so... Again, and like I said, Twitch is kind of a sinking ship. And, like, I already like this more because, again, my video quality here is so much better. Before Decomp, make a Warframe with Mario 64 movement physics and Goomba stomping as a mechanic. That would be interesting. Combine Mario 64 movement with Warframe movement, and you will have, like, the best movement in any video game ever. But again, Sarah, like, that's what I'm saying, like, I think if people actually had a reason to do so, like, the movement and physics of this game could just be absolutely shattered broken. But it's just there's no incentive to, like, if this was any other kind of game, like, the speedrun tech that could be utilized would be just ridiculous. Like, I really wish there was a mode for speedrunning just because of how interesting it would be with Warframe movement. Like, just to see how optimized you could make a game like this. Because the problem with Warframe movement is that every tile set is randomly generated. So you can't, like, optimize a run, right? Like, you just kind of have to fly by the seat of your pants, right? Like, I'm sure you could optimize each individual tile, and, like, that would be how you would do it. But as far as, like, actually speedrunning Warframe in some capacity goes, there's just no way to do it. Just because of how the missions function. Choo-choo coming through with the comb. I'm telling you, people really sleep on the comb. Like, when all the status changes happened, like, the comb never got worse from its heyday. Like, the comb has only gotten better with time, and I don't think people realize that. Like, especially with the advent of Crux being such a gigantic boon to it. Like, the comb is as crazy as it has ever been. Why are you taking forever to die? What is your deal? Well, you know what? Quests, probably. Because quests are on a fixed tile set, so that probably does have, categories, I would imagine. Now that I think about it. I think most people getting turned away from the comb because of people insisting it's only good with a ribbon. That would, except, like, that's not true anymore. That is, like, such old, information, because that, like, that stopped being true when the status chance rework on shotguns happened. So, like, that's been outdated for years at this point. Because when did they change or fix, shotgun status? It's been a while, right? Except you could, because I'm almost certain you could, because you still had a very high status chance on it. In fact, I think they buffed the status chance on the comb specifically. $2019? That sounds right. That sounds right. The way I describe the comb is that it is a gun that shoots chainsaws. Like, can we keep doing that frost thing? Yeah, there we go. Oh, just chew through that. Look at that health go. Oh, that was beautiful. That was disgusting. Just ate that thing alive. No, I think they definitely buffed its status chance. I'm almost certain that they did. In fact, I can probably go verify this after this. Because I'm, like, almost 100% certain that they buffed its status chance to be ridiculous. The default comb, anyway. I don't know when that happened, mind you. But I think that the Koopa Comb actually has less status chance than the regular comb, if memory serves. Which is weird to think, but, like, it be how it be. Damn, what is the comb's base status? I know it's, like, ridiculous. Oh, come on. Base status chance is 75. That's absurd. Is this the Koopa Comb? Oh, Koopa Comb's 90. I don't know why I had that backwards, but, like, Phil, the base status chance is ridiculous. It did not used to be 75. That was just, like, not a thing. Some health back. Because I know for a fact it did not used to be 75 status chance. That was just not a thing. Okay, he got up. We're good, we're good. Okay, we're gonna fail this if we don't get that scrubber. Okay. Whew. Ooh, that was a little bit close for comfort. That was a little close. Where did you hear that, Tara? That does not sound correct. Why would it do that? What happens is it gets more multi-shot as it spools up. That's its whole gimmick. If anything, its status chance would go up. Oh my god, that's doing so much damage. Good lord. There we go. We have one of these over here. Alright, now we should be good. Sounds like it, because that just doesn't sound correct at all. I've never, ever, ever heard that before. I really do wish that there were more pellet-based shotguns in Warframe, honestly. Their enemy's so tanky. I guess because their health passively regens. Interesting. I love just not caring about, what is doing so much oh, it's the vampiric curse thing. That's what's eating away at me. That's what's doing so much damage to me. Go down one of these bad boys. And I need to get the Sicarus Incarnon. That is one that I wouldn't mind having. I know it's good, too. I know it's one of the better Incarnons, if memory serves. You know, I could probably optimize this, actually, now that I think about it. There's a small optimization I could make to the Strun, because I'm getting 300% status chance out of the Crux. I think I can forego 60/60 mods, if I have any, and just throw those out the window and then be good. It's like, what purpose do they serve, you know? Random arcane for no reason. God, you know what? So this is going to be some elite ball knowledge, chat. How many of you remember the Bionicle Inika commercial? This is extreme ball knowledge. The commercial for Bionicle Inika, where they're in like the chain link fence area and it's playing Move Along. Like, I don't know what the average age of my viewer base is, if people are old enough to remember that. I would hope they are. But I'm kind of getting flashbacks of that in this area because of those green lasers that appear from those balloon fuckers, whatever they are. It's reminding me of that commercial a lot. What a great time for LEGO, by the way. Like, early mid-2000s was probably the height of LEGO. Now it's literally just, third-party slop. It's so sad. Like, LEGO is in such a sorry state that it's depressing. It truly is. And I don't even think it's LEGO's fault either. Like, I think it's very hard for them to sell original IPs anymore in their sets. Because, like, toys aren't as, like, physical toys for kids. At least the way that they were when I was growing up are just, like, not as prevalent anymore. Mainly because of, like, the rise of, like, digital entertainment being so much more prominent. That's probably part of it. But it is really depressing that, like, that is where the industry has gone. Well, like I said, I don't see a lot of toys anymore. Like, when I'm, like, going to the store and I pass by the aisle, like, I don't see a lot of toys for kids anymore that are, like, aimed at any age range above, like, 6. You know? Like, most toys are, like, prevalent with, like, very small children. But, like, once they become, like, they're hitting middle, like late elementary, middle school, like, toys for that age just don't really exist anymore. Not like it used to, anyway. Ironically, LEGO has become more prominent because its competition has shrunk so much. But it has become prevalent in all of the wrong ways. Like, there's so many, like, shoulda, woulda, couldas, like, I really wish LEGO was still kind of in its constructible figure arc, in, like, during a time when Warframe was more prominent, because I would have loved to have seen a crossover between Warframe and LEGO. I think that that would be phenomenal. Like, I kind of mentioned this last stream. Like, in terms of figures, like, imagine Warframe figures in the style of Bionicle. Because I know that they actually did draw some inspiration from Bionicle. The devs did. Like, they've mentioned that a couple times. I think Steve went and made a point about it at one point. That's done. Now we got Descendia to burn through here. A Bionicle themed Warframe? I mean, God, if only. That's like wishful thinking, though. That's a wildest dream wishful thinking, you know? I just don't ever, like, I don't think that would have crossed over the other way around. Yeah, Bionicle is such a rich and well-developed IP that I think if LEGO had just stuck it out, it actually probably could have succeeded a lot better. Because I think that, like, for those who know what I'm talking about, know why Bionicle was canceled. Like, it was because the sales were dramatically declining, and I think part of that has to do with the fact that their marketing campaigns were kind of slipping a little bit. Like that was the thing, is like LEGO always had amazing marketing for their original IPs. It was always so rich and detailed. Like you would never just have the toys. Like there were like 17 Flash games, movies, God. Like there was always like so much more, like books. Like Bionicle was not just like, oh, a LEGO IP. Like that was a multimedia franchise. And I think that that's what made it so rich and developed, is that it had so much media to its name. And I feel like that just gradually declined in its twilight hours. Like it was still good, but like it just wasn't what it used to be. Which was such a shame too, because there were some really interesting concepts that they had laid out going forward with the series. Like the series was not supposed to end where it did. That was kind of a rushed to conclusion. There was supposed to be a lot more that they were going to do with it. They were supposed to go to get, we were supposed to get like fucking dinosaurs. And I think about that so much, that we were supposed to get Bionicle dinosaurs. And that would have been like God's gift to man. And we just didn't get it. Actual tragedy. Okay, that's a decent skin for that. Cindia, what do we even have? Essence, a single amber shard, amazing. Our brains are incredible. Zaw ribbon mod, pointing emoji. That's a big deal. Give me some of that shit. There we go. That's the damage. I hate that I cannot target them with my shit, because that would be so useful. I have to just like raw dog them. Come on, get back here. Did I get him? Okay, I think I got him. I think I got him. Get out of here, bomb. Toxic Flames Eximus Cabal. Where is the music, by the way? Why is there no music? Very strange. Just ominous sound effects for no reason. There we go. I have to stare at him with my laser beam. Here, what if I use the Incarnon against it? Maybe that would work better. That didn't really do much. Or health, like, at all. Yeah, it's just, like, weirdly silent. There's no music. I don't like this. DJ, please, spin that shit. I can't petrify it either. It's a big bag of health that I can't do anything about. How irritating. Almost there. There we go. Jesus, that took way too long. I said Shadow Grapper comes out, what, Wednesday, right? We'll definitely be doing a stream then. defense, okay. Glassmaker Cephalites? What does that even entail? Wait, these things, do you have to kill them in like some specific way before they're like vulnerable? Yeah, you have to break their little things, don't you? Oh, gross. That sucks. Have this thing over there. And we're all just ganging up on this thing. Poor bastard. There we go. I can't freeze this thing. I can't freeze anything that matters with Petrify. I really do hope that Atlas gets a slight tweak. Like, I know that he's really good as he is right now. It's just that some of his abilities are a little bit lackluster. Like, Rumblers don't do anything. They suck super hard and are just not worth it. His wall is, like, only niche useful. Petrify is okay. Could be better. Personally, I wish it was a little bit snappier to cast. Like, that's my big problem with Petrify, is that when you use it, you get, like, rooted in place. Like, it just completely kills all of your momentum when moving. And that, like, sucks really bad. You know, I should alternate to the Blast build for Atlas, because Blast is a really, really fun way to build him, especially when you stack up with, what's it called? Ah, what's it called? I forget. The one other melee arcane. Oh no, you can do that. You can do that. Like, that is the thing. You can just throw the ball at people. Is it good? Not really. But it is an option. Mere nullifier. Yeah, I don't know why his Tectonics doesn't scale with his Landslide, like, at all. Like, his Rumbler Augment is almost good. It is so close. But it's not quite there. It is missing, like... it lacks critical information, so to speak. Oh, another defense? Really? Huh. God, I don't like the lack of music. That's bothering me. Also, what is making me invincible? Something is making me invincible, and I don't know what it is. We have... Oh, it's... Revenant. That would be it. Sure, you know what? I'm pulling out right now. I want to go tweak the build before I continue down. What I need is the I can have a direct copy. Last, get this going in here. Swap that out, so we do get a little bit less crit and all that jazz, but we do get, in exchange, Afflictions, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, Blast plus Afflictions on Landslide is kind of gross. Yeah, I think that they made it so that the overguard goes away after the timer's gone is, I think that is intentionally that way. So that you can't just, like, toggle 4 quickly and just have free overguard for no reason. And you can't do that to just, like, stack it up. I think that is a very intentional design choice. Not to say that I agree with it, mind you. I want to make that clear. Let's see how this blast build does. This was one of my first go-tos when I made Atlas back when he got buffed. Was going on a blast build, and that was a blast, so to speak. I'll take that. What is that giant buff that he has, chat? That giant overguard buff. What is that? Oh, we're racing. Oh, that's what this is. Okay. Boy. I wish I could make those fall. Those look really tempting to blow up. Yeah. Like I said, again, this is not to say that Atlas is in some need of a rework or anything. Like, his landslide... Oh my god, that... Is that supposed to spin that fast, chat? Is that supposed to go that fast? I don't think that that's supposed to go that fast. That looks like buggy. That doesn't look right. I'm helping, Smile. Oh my god, they're huge for no reason. Oh yeah, the blast build is silly. Oh, disgusting. The blast build is a little gross. I forgot how disgusting this was. Like, that entire group is just gone. The laser stare motherfuckers. Interesting that they brought them back a little bit. Oh wow, that just destroyed a bunch of targets by itself. That's so funny. Oh, I wish I could target them with Atlas. That'd be really, that would actually be really useful. I could like AoE clear them. Because that Syndicate op actually got a lot of utility going. I'm also very interested in that Syndicate mod that we might be getting. That seems really, really useful. New stuff revealed in Minecraft Live? That is a good question, actually. I think the blocks look fucking fantastic. I think those are really, really, really good looking blocks, and I think that they will have a lot of utility. Like, Cinnabar especially. Oh, that looks gorgeous. Don't know how I feel about sulfur blocks, though. That looks a little weird. Nice to have, like, a clean yellow block color, because we don't have a lot of that, but... Well, that nice, like, reddish orange-brown for Cinnabar, oh, that's a gorgeous color. It's like a more subdued version of copper. And also really, really good for making, like... how do I put it? Is there a Warframe whose piss tastes like Dr. Pepper? Fitting username. Welcome in. You know what? Let's actually answer this question. Dr. Pepper. Hora. No, I won't elaborate. In fact, I refuse to elaborate. We need a gunpowder recipe, so how to make these... That is a good question, Tara. That's what I'm thinking, too, is, like, it's gotta be, like, there has to be some relation to gunpowder somehow. I'd be surprised if there isn't. It might be their excuse to fix TNT duping, honestly. Yeah, that reminds me of that one song. What is it? Like, My Pussy Tastes Like Pepsi-Cola. It's some, like, shit post, like, cobbled together that somebody made on YouTube. I'm sure you guys can find it if you just, like, Google that. Or it's, like, to the tune of Old MacDonald. It's ridiculous. Primary overcharge. I guess we're leaving. Probably a good idea, honestly. Considering there are only 2 of us. The reason why I'm using a MOA on Atlas, I actually don't remember if I'm, like, doing that for a specific reason. I don't think so. I probably want the viral more than anything. Also, I do want to look at the Synod Gamma Core, see if I can't tweak this build a little bit. Why is this in? Get that out of here. Oh! Oh, God, why is that in here? Awful. What on earth is that doing in this build? No wonder it felt like it was doing no damage. God, awful. This is excessive. I don't need to have this like this anymore. Enervate easily. Crit damage. There we go. Now we have something that looks like not absolute abysmal dog shit. I don't know what I was cooking there. Is anyone else gonna join, or the fuck? Oh my god, what do I want out of you anyway, Mr. I mean, I guess. I hate when both options suck for this, chat. It is really awful. I remember there was a reason I was taking my MOA over the Panzervolp. I like how this guy, Phil Freak, comes in, asks the most insane question, doesn't elaborate, leaves. Honestly, that's what I hope to have as a viewer base. That's the energy I want coming into these streams. It's just some bullshit. Like, whoever joined the squad, figure it out yourself. All those souls of a sulfur cube with TNT inside of it, the grieving potential. That would be very interesting, yes. That's something I was thinking about, actually. Phytoplast. Am I really soloing this? I guess I am. Oh, nope, there's somebody. That would be interesting, yes. Especially because you can attach leads to them. Like, that does have its utility. You make a really good point. It just depends on what the extent of these sulfur cubes will be. You know what? Actually, you know what? I bet they will be crazy for furniture setups. Like, having a quote-unquote block that does not abide by actual 3D space probably goes insane. Or does not abide by, like, a grid system. Probably has insane decorative use. Depending on how, like, how much you can leverage that. This is called babysitting, chat, and it sucks. And I made a sulfur cube ball pit. Oh yeah, that's an amazing idea. There we go, easy money. Oh hey, another blue orb. If I get maybe 2 more of those, I can actually use one of these Taron strikes. Oh, this one's just free. Oh my god, the chest. Oh, the satisfaction. Oh. Love those rooms. Those rooms are amazing. So much shit just for no reason. Find Kalimos. Vampiric Limnus? Oh no. Anyway. Don't know why I'm trying to hit them. Welcome, Valak. How are we doing tonight? You know, I really do wish that Atlas's Deluxe wasn't so weird. Like, I think that it is a well-made Deluxe. Like, I think it is an objectively well-made skin. I just don't think it is a good skin. At least personally. Like, it's got such a weird vibe to him, and like the rock ass, while funny, is really out of place and kind of doesn't really look good. Big chilling, just saw your stream show up on a feed and want to check in. Well, that's good to see. You weren't somebody who came from Twitch, are you? Like I said, everyone's name is different on here, so I'm trying to keep track of who is who on this side of things. Because not everyone's name is consistent. And if you're new, very much welcome on in. I'm going to be streaming here regularly from now on. Because Twitch kind of sucks balls. And also, all of my audience is basically here now, so not much of a reason to stick around. Oh, hey, I can use my Taron Strike. How do I do it? I see. The original Nyx video, right? The first one I uploaded. Beating this Legacite to death with my bare hands. Yeah, the Atlas Deluxe, the helmet from the Deluxe is very, very good. Hence, I am using it. But, like, the body itself is not really good. Met an interesting fellow. Oh, boy. Yeah. The people who comment on my videos are very much a mixed bag. Like, you get a lot of, like, nice people. And you get just some weird shitters for no reason. Especially that tier list video. Whoa, that was awful. People were just being so fucking mean for no reason. Like, that was something I thought, like, oh, this will be fun, stupid content I can do on a whim. Like, and people just pour into me for that one. Like, even though I led the video with a disclaimer, like... Oh, absolutely, people take it too seriously. Like I said, I do this for the love of the game, quite literally. Like... That's really the long and short of it. I make content for this game because I enjoy this game enough to do so. Infested Oni. Oni plays. Come here. Yeah, like I said, I get some weird people coming in. Probably because I'm a newer content creator and they think they can get away with, like, just being disrespectful like that for no reason. Like, oh, I'm just some scrub who doesn't know what he's talking about, even though I have, like, 20,000 hours in this game. I like to think that I know what I'm talking about. It's like, oh, well, I have this, like, abundance of knowledge, I might as well try and put my opinions out there. Like, I know it's super rich coming from me, but, like, YouTuber opinions are very chronic in this space. Like, as much as I hate to say it, I would much rather listen to, like, level cap, like chronic, like, level cap people than I would, like, listen to YouTuber opinions. Because people who do level cap actually know what they are talking about because they have to. Like, this isn't to throw shade at anyone in particular, it's just that it is very clear that people who do YouTube content for this game, make it for a specific audience. That's just the way it is. I don't know if threat is the right word. Again, like I said, it's just because I'm a smaller channel. They don't take me seriously. Yeah, ego is the thing, absolutely. And like I said, again, this is not a knock at any specific creator, mind you. Like, again, it is just a matter of fact, like, this is how creators make content. Like, that's just how it has to go. Because Warframe is a primarily casual audience, and, like, that's just how it's going to be. Because of the nature of the game. So, like, people who actually want to take the game seriously and actually, like, optimize the game to do what it needs to do are not the main target for most Warframe content creators. And so, like, a lot of, and, like, that's why you get, like, a lot of people, it's like, oh, that's not right. It's because people genuinely just don't know that much about the game's inner workings. I don't do that because I don't want to start shit. Although, you know what they say, drama is the best form of engagement. Get them rage clicks, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been doing content creation for much longer than I've been uploading Warframe videos, so I've been around the block quite a bit. I've talked to a lot of, like, much bigger people than, like... if you know who Takahata 101 is, the creator of the abridged series Dragon Ball and Hellsing, I have worked with him before. So, like, that's how far up, I guess, the chain I've gone. Not even as much or anything, like, it's just, I've talked to people who are really big, and I've learned from them. I know the ins and outs of the business, so to speak. Anyways, what do we have now? I guess we can get rid of this. Oh, it's a really weak interception. You know what we can do? We can do the funny stuff with this, actually. We can take Equinox. I do have 1,000 subs, but that is that's only something that's happened semi-recently. Like, this channel specifically has existed for quite some time, and a lot of my subs actually came from before before I started doing Warframe specifically. I do plan on relisting my old videos in playlists, so people who like want to go back and watch what I was doing before this have the ability to. Equinox is always so funny on low-level missions. Because, not the explosion from MAME, but the MAME aura itself is usually enough to one-shot most enemies in any given mission. And because it is literally the size of East Texas, like, seriously, like, look at this. Like, that should kill him. Like, he's gone. And this encompasses... Yep, see, just random enemies dying. Because they walked into the aura. Get out of here. Wait, hang on. I should actually probably go grab the build that I have designed specifically for this. Because it does scale a little bit with power strength, and that does help. Because if they're too high level, it doesn't work quite as well, because I think we're like just at the threshold where this doesn't work as well. Let me swap around here. I know I have a build set up specific. Yeah, it's this. There we go. Yeah, this build is designed specifically for this. It's really good for speedrunning low-tier defense missions, too. Probably one of the best niches for Equinox at the moment. Boop. Yeah, there we go. Now it's working as God intended. Although on a worse tile set, mind you. If we can see them, like, pop up in the corners here. The thing is, I do need energy first. That much I am missing. Once I get, like, some energy... Okay, there we go. Now we can do it. Oop, there we go. Everyone's gone. And, like, stand in the middle of the map here and just everyone's dead. Yeah, 33 kills because I exist. Look at him. Oh, I love this so much. It's just ridiculous. how much this gets away with. Like, you just built for a little bit of power strength, and they just cease functioning. Oh, that's 109. 123. 136. 148. Maximus, don't stand a chance. Overguard, not my problem. I said because, especially on maps like this where it basically covers the entire map, I can just run around and it should hit almost every single mob in stone's throw distance. There they go. How is that guy alive long enough? Like a lawnmower. Just paving over them. And now that I have my empowered up, now it's going to do even more damage for no reason. Like, that's something that I think a lot of people don't consider is how to build for low level. Because everyone's like, oh, we got a min-max, steel path, level cap, level cap. But, like, Warframe is an entirely different game at the lower end because, like, the scale in which things are viable is entirely different. Like, Equinox, a Warframe that is only okay up to a certain point, is the best Warframe in the game, period, at low level. Because, she can just do this. Like, if there was more low-level content, I think more people would actually take this seriously. Oh, get out of here. Clean him up. Clean it up. Get out, get out, get out. Out, 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 out. I hate not being able to slam the Q movement. Kind of annoying. I gotta say, chat, I think that Equinox might be, like, the least sexualized Warframe. Like, there is, like, a hint of ass, and, like, that is it. Like, out of all the female Warframes, like, she ain't got anything. She's... There's nothing here to look at. Which is a shame, too, because I really do like the Equinox. Maybe that'll change. Maybe that'll change when we get a, Oh god, chat, can you guys imagine a, Oh, what you call it? An heirloom skin for Equinox? That would be... That... How are they gonna do that? That seems kind of insane to execute. Vroom, vroom, vroom. There's a few Eximus showing up, so I do need to take care of those directly. Because I believe they are completely shielded from Equinox. Which is a little bit unfortunate, but... Oh, you know what I could do? I could actually throw on, No, I need to keep Corrosive Projection, actually. I was gonna say Growing Power would actually work because, Maim is a snapshot ability. But, Corrosive Projection needs to be there because you just need that little bit of armor strip. If you're facing against any armored mobs. Namely Grineer, because you fight a lot of Grineer early on. And, like, that little bit of Corrosive Projection actually does make a big difference. At this level. It can be the difference between having to, like, pass over them once or twice. And just having them die as soon as they enter the aura. Enemies aren't real. Wake up, sheeple. They are a psyop. $848 kills, by the way. Absolutely absurd. There we go. Easy. Easy money. Easy, easy, easy. The most, like, that was literally me just, like, parkouring around the map for all of 8 minutes. I don't know how that Atlas somehow got, like, what, like, 200 kills out of that. That's shocking, honestly. Was it the Atlas? I don't know. It looked like it. Cyberus. By the way, if you guys don't know, it is always worth going and getting the weapons because they are also weapon slots from the like. Even if you have the anniversary weapons, it is always worth it to go get them again for the slots. I think the Cyberus is the only one that is available. Yeah, that's the only one available right now. 13 years of Warframe. That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, well now that that is solved, why don't we go and do some Duviri? Oh, that. Duviri is really such like a fun mode. It's something I kind of hope that they expand on soon. And I also hope that they eventually allow you to, like, hide weapons that you have equipped. I guess we're taking Revenant. As much as I, like, don't give a shit about him. Eurus. Oh, what garbage primary do I take? What do I want here? Probably efficiency because of 4. This 4 is, like, the biggest... I genuinely think that Revenant's 4 is one of the biggest energy consumers outside of Corvex's 4. Like, those who just destroy energy bars. Although Revenance is a bit more of a product of how he has to be built versus Corvex, where it just does that. "21 charges. All in a row. Oh, there I go. See ya. This is a good perch, I think. Movement speed by 10%. Fleet-footed's really nice. Probably one of the better quality of life decrees, if I'm being honest. A little bit of efficiency goes quite a long way. But it doesn't help that I'm getting, like, so much energy for free. What the hell was giving me that fire rate buff? What was that? What the hell was damaging me? I have Mesmer Skin up. Revenant on Fraud Watch, people. He took damage. Despite having Mesmer Skin up. Fraudvenant, if you will. Oh, what do I want? None of these. Hit damage per second. Down. I'll take that. That's not a bad one. Free heat damage is never a bad thing. The thing is that's the nice thing about heat damage, is that no matter what tier it is always it's always going to have some utility by way of having armor strip, no matter if it's 1 proc or 1 million. They all have the same amount of armor strip, and that's pretty nice. Out of here, bomb. All I can do is twirl like a ballerina. Can I have energy, though? That would be nice. Come on, give me Arcane Energize. Where is it? There we go. Revenant's 4 is one of those things where it really does more damage to the higher enemy scale. It is very similar to Nyx's 4, but I don't think it is as good. Namely because, one, it's, I don't know. The thing about Revenant's 4 is that, in theory, it's good. The problem is that its damage is very inconsistent in where it's hitting because of the nature of how the ability is working. Like, the twirling laser, like, you can't really control where the lasers go. Enemies aren't being focused by said lasers, they're just getting, like, tapped by them. It's obviously line of sight, it's a laser, of course it is. Yeah, like I said, it's just these little things about it that make it, like, not very good. Like, again, the numbers are there for it to work. It's just the way it mechanically is just doesn't do it any favors. I said, if I'm, like, up against this guy, like, this does chew through his health when I am close enough to hit him with it, but beyond that, it's not the greatest. Oh, I got the Kamehameha beam. Grierson Carnon is really nice. I very much like it. I'm a big fan. Like, conceptually. I just like this big, giant, like, fuck you, like, Kamehameha beam. I kind of wish it was a regular weapon in some sense. Oh, excuse me, yawns. Like, I wish that there was a weapon that behaved similarly to it. What's I have? God, Salta is one of those weapons that is just, like, impossible to get for no reason. Even though it has that really nice, like, Unreal Tournament skin Unreal Tournament skin for it. It's just it's so annoying to get. I really hope that we get, like, an upgrade to the Salta, like, a Salta Vandal or a Salta... a Tenet Salta. Entirely up to preference, I guess. Just give it something, you know? I'm just sliding. Where am I going? None of the... Oh! I'll take more efficiency. That's actually really good. Whee! I do need more Mesmer skin charges. Whoops! There I go. Revenant was one of those frames I really liked for a long time. I always thought that he was conceptually very cool. And, like, aesthetic-wise, he did a really, really cool... he still does. He is a gorgeous-looking Warframe. Among the cast. But... The thing that I always think about with him is... Like, I don't know, he just doesn't really seem as fun as he was to play anymore. Or rather, what he does isn't, I guess, special anymore. Like, his Mesmer skin used to be such like a cool and interesting tool. And then it just became, like... It became overpowered, and then other Warframes caught up to him. And now what he does is, like, not that special anymore. Like, I know people still kind of call him one of the best Warframes, but, like, I just don't think that that's true. I don't think it's been true for a while, actually. He is definitely one of the most used Warframes. That is a fact, but I think that in terms of actual effectiveness, I don't think he is that great. He is just very easy to use, to build, and to understand, and he makes the game very unstressful, if that makes sense. He is a low cortisol Warframe. Let's put it that way. What is it suggesting? What do we got? Rolling. All of us suck. Armor base, casting an ability. I'll take that, I guess. We are not getting anything, like, good. Our decree pulls are very mid at best. Yeah, why am I allowed to take damage at as Revenant? I thought he was immune to status effects. I wonder if Oberon's passive and Revenant's Mesmer Skin are conflicting somehow, and it's causing me to be able to take damage. That's interesting. So I thought that when he had Mesmer Skin, he was immune to status effects. I'm wondering how that's happening. More ability efficiency, I guess. I mean, that's always welcome. Make my shit cost fucking nothing. Oh, it's Taron Strike time, baby. Hook time. But that really just does not last any time at all. I mean, I guess it does one-shot whatever it touches. But you get, like, no time for that. And I get all these, like, cutesy little buffs, I guess, which are nice. It's nice to have, but... Yum yum, eat up my little blue goo. Is Susan Wojcicki still the CEO of YouTube? I actually have no idea who the current CEO of YouTube is. Also, I guess the other nice thing is that ads are a lot easier to circumvent on YouTube. That is technically to my detriment, but like, it is better for viewership because people don't want to get blasted by ads on YouTube, and that's probably why Twitch has issues. I guess we out. We out. We out. Fuck this. I don't want to play Revenant anymore. He's boring. Revenant sucks balls. Alright, we'll go a couple more rounds here and then we'll wrap up for the night. And then it will be adios until Shadowgrapher. I am excited for. So that is Wednesday, I believe. Yes, Wednesday. Wait, what the fuck? At first I thought that we got the same roll again or something, and I was about to be really confused, but no. False alarm. Yeah, we got some decent choices this time. That. Like that. Atarax, classic. Bubble gun. Stephalos goated, by the way, chat. Pick it up before you... Pick up your Stephalos ribbons while you can. Give me something good. Give me like some power strength here. Melee attacks. Yeah, we'll take that. That's not bad. I forgot that we're on that, like, Araxia bullshit. We're on the persistence build for her. I suppose is optimal. Let's see here. For some reason, I didn't think I could use my Incarnon in my 4 for a minute. I was about to wonder what I was going to do with this boar. And I think that Araxia's whole thing started from, like, a single Twitter clip that people got obsessed with. And everyone was like, Spider Frame when, and then they went and made a Spider Frame. Completely different conceptually from what the Twitter concept had in mind. Because the Twitter concept that got people talking about the whole Spider Frame thing was, basically they had their legs split into 4. Each leg becoming 2 legs. Like, that's how they did it. Bombardment's pretty good. Oh my god. Hello, Clip Drainer. Entirely unnecessary. This riot gun is very interesting. I really should make this weapon, shouldn't I? So this weapon actually seems kind of fun. I don't know if I'd actually use it on anything, but... Or I at least make it to be able to mod it within Duviri. Because I feel like this is one of those guns that really benefits from having a custom mod set up. Modding with Duviri Decrees in mind is so fun, and it's why Kome is, I think, is so good. A lot better than people give her credit for. Is because it's so powerful to be able to make a weapon build around the supplementation of the Duviri Decrees. It allows for a lot of builds that wouldn't be really possible otherwise. Excavation! Boo! Also, I just, like, run out of energy as Raxia, huh? That's a shame. Let's see here. Enemy restores 10% health. Why not? I would really like to get Grim Armory. That would be very, very nice. Where is my spider web? I don't see it. Okay, there it is. It's just very, very hard to see. It's like nearly invisible. But it is there. Oh my god. I really like Araxia's web sling. I just wish it didn't make you like wall cling as soon as you arrived at your destination. But you can't just go so fast by aiming at the floor, though. Like, aiming at the floor and then canceling will, like, let you keep the momentum. Like that, yeah. Lets you keep the momentum from your jump. Just send you flying. An ability, warframe, energy per second, drifter. I don't like any of those. More bombardment, sure, why not? Sure, man. I wasn't already dealing with low clip size as is, especially because this boar has a disgusting, slow reload. Oh, excavation takes forever. When is the next Prime coming out? Gosh. So we had, like... It's gotta be, like, any day now, right? Or, like, it's gotta be, like, the next update after Shadowgrapper, right? Like, it has to be. Dynax Prime. Trees are kind of mid. Well, that was not bad, actually. Almacine's Malice is pretty good. Especially if you're doing Kome bullshit. It's really nice. I really picked, like, the weapons platform Warframe on a run where I don't have any usable weapons. Kind of a shame. I mean, I have a usable weapon, it's just that it's not very compatible with, Araxia here. Which is a bit unfortunate. One of them is Mesa, one of them is Revenant. Wow. Okay. Wait, what is that guy's name? Lord Ticklish? Where do people come up with these names, man? That is like the normie name. It's the type of name you would see a random character in an isekai video game RPG have. Like one of those isekais where you get transported into a game, and like that was somebody's screen name is Lord Ticklish. Ticklish-sama. Like that's what they would fucking say. Like that's what it sounds like. Oh man, I need to go back and touch up this boar. Gosh, why don't I go do that right now for the last couple minutes here? Goy 900, that's a name. Lord Tickle's on our side. And I can see how easy it is to build that riot weapon. Shouldn't be too hard. War. Oh my god, Hunter munitions! Ew! Oh god, gross. Ugh. What? No. There we go. Much better. Honey munitions, that's so like 5 years ago. Let me go check on the riot and see if that's like reasonable to get or not. 1999, isn't it? Oh, is that one's that's probably have to do from Flair's vendor. Shit, I bet. Yes, it is. Oh, God. Never mind, I guess I am not building this fucking thing. Does that mean I would have to do... maybe we'll do that on, maybe we'll do that Wednesday. We'll try and get this gun here. Oh. Alright, well that about does it, so I will see you all then. I wish you all a very good night, and I don't have to raid out into anyone. I know that raiding is a thing on YouTube, but I don't have anyone to raid, so... Guess we just press